10 months later, and we're still asking, where are the boys?
We want to turn now to the disappearance of two little boys in California. It is part of our continuing Missing in America series here on Prime. Orrin and Orson West, brothers, vanished from the backyard of their family home just days before Christmas. That was 10 months ago. And since then, the search for the then 3- and 4-year-old boys has been relentless. News Nation's Nancy Liu is digging into their case and the investigation into their disappearance. And she is joining us live tonight with their story. Nancy.
Marnie, a prayer gathering is underway right now here in Bakersfield because today marks exactly 10 months since Orrin and Orson West were reported missing. But even before, these young boys, these toddlers, they had gone through a lot of change in their lives, much of it in foster care. Their most recent stop was allegedly at a home in California City.
Good feeling. It's not nothing that you want to just sit up and think about all the time. You got to make yourself think about something different, positive, something happy, something better.
Biological father Charles Pettis is racked with heartache. In an exclusive interview, Pettis talks publicly for the first time about the mysterious disappearance of 4-year-old Orrin and his 3-year-old brother Orson.
They might not remember me, but I remember them. And I'll show them. It don't matter how long it takes, how hard it's going to be, I will never give up.
It's been 10 months since the brothers were reported missing from this home in California City. It was around 5 p.m. on December 21st, and Christmas was close. Adoptive father Trezell West says the boys were outside that afternoon playing with a family dog named Chalk.
She was actually wrapping gifts, so we thought it was a good idea that they go outside and play with Chalk on the back patio.
West claims he checked on the boys when he went out to get firewood.
Came in the house, saw them there, went in the house, I came back out, I didn't see them there. I immediately went back in, asked my wife, did you see the boys? She said no, they should be outside playing with Chalk. I didn't see them, so I came back outside and I started searching my backyard. I searched the whole thing.
The boys were gone, and West says he realized he had left the back gate open. The West spoke with local media 2 days after they called police, but they have not commented publicly since.
I don't want you guys thinking we didn't try. We actually looked before we called police.
Yes.
Police were called around 6 p.m. Soon after, the neighborhood and the West home were thoroughly searched. The Wests eventually had their 2 biological and 2 other adoptive children removed from their care. And in March, Bakersfield police took over the investigation due to more resources and family ties on both sides.
It's a puzzle, and there are key pieces that are missing, and we are using every legal means to figure out what happened and get the facts and circumstances behind what occurred.
Police admit to withholding over 90% of the evidence in this case to protect their investigation. And while the Wests aren't speaking with the media, police say they remain in contact with the Wests.
It's one of those situations where you open a door and that door leads to another hallway, which leads to another hallway, which leads to another hallway. So we haven't reached the end of our journey yet.
The boys were born as Sincere and Classic. Their biological parents lost custody in 2018 due to a suspect leg injury, which relatives insist was not inflicted.
They took my family. They took my life away from me. My kids is my life. That's my family.
Biological cousin Rosanna Wills is among the loved ones convinced the boys were never in Cal City. The Wests had moved into the home in September and reported the boys missing just 3 months later.
Something happened.
The Wests have moved away, but are said to return periodically to check on the home. They have not attended any of the prayer gatherings or recent searches.
But we're the only ones out here, including the supporters, who are pushing for the boys. We haven't heard nothing from their side of the family, the adoptive family.
There is a hefty reward in the case, and it's hoped more national awareness will bring the boys home.
So many other kids have coverage, but these two boys didn't from day one. I don't feel like they're deceased. I feel like somebody have them, and it might not be in California, but I don't know.
Well, I have children. I have 3, and most people have children. Most people, we don't expect anybody's child to go missing and just disappear.
Jennifer Nobles has generously made sure that billboards and banners featuring the boys are widely disseminated, even though the only available photos are well over a year old.
Even if they're a little bit old, I hope there's some feature, that they see on their face, their nose, or their lips, or their eyes, or anything that just stands out to them that makes them question, like, could that be, one of the boys? Could it be? Just possibly.
There is a secret witness line just for this case. That number is 661-322-4040. The family and Bakersfield police implore anyone with information from before or after the boys disappeared to please call. Marnie?
Just vanished. Nancy, police aren't saying too much about their investigation all these months later. Can we read anything into what they have revealed and shared so far?
Well, there is a clear indication. The switch from Cal City Police to Bakersfield Police indicates that the heart of the case is here. Cal City is 70 miles away. Did something happen here in Bakersfield before that family moved to Cal City? We were out there yesterday. We talked with a neighbor who said he never saw those boys in Cal City. He also never heard children playing in that backyard. You would hear children squealing or laughing or talking to each other. He said he heard none of that.
So much heartbreak for this family and for the friends who you interviewed. We've covered a lot of missing persons cases, generally adults. When a child goes missing, it is even more heartbreaking and harder, I would imagine, for police to search for little boys like Oren and Orson.
Absolutely harder, because adults, we have a digital trail. We have our cell phones. We have computer searches. We have acquaintances that they can talk to. These are little boys. They didn't have any phones. They may not also have memories of their early lives, and they're physically smaller. So finding them is so tough. Hopefully they are together out there somewhere.
I share in that hope. They are babies, and they also don't know how to ask for help if something happened to them. Nancy Liu, live in California. Nancy, thank you. This past 4 weeks, we have brought you each and every story, these important stories. Daniel Robinson, Lauren Cho, Kira Coles, Najib Mansif, Alicia Navarro, and now these little West boys. Every missing person matters, and if you have a family member, a loved one who is missing, or you know of a case you think we should be looking into, you can suggest a case on our website at newsnationnow.com/missing.
And we start tonight with the ongoing search for 2 California city kids reported missing a mere 3 days before Christmas. Here's a look at the 2 brothers, 3-year-old Orson West and 4-year-old Oren West. All right, let's take a look today where I went out. The desert community of California City, where neighbors tell 17 News police were digging in the backyard of the home where the boys were living with their adopted parents. As you can see from this drone video captured by neighbors, local law enforcement was brought in a light tower and roughly a dozen investigators last night dressed in white overalls who exhaustively searched the bare grounds of the backyard at this modest house on Aspen Avenue. That's where the boys were last reported to have been seen. Their adopted parents reported them missing Monday. Police and volunteers have been searching the area for the last 2 days. One neighbor described the intense scene last night.
It was very, traumatic and kind of scary, knowing that they're digging over there and not knowing, if they're going to find the bodies of the babies, just where they are. If they're not there, then where are they?
The adopted parents say the kids were playing on the back porch and then suddenly disappeared. The pair believe the children went through an open gate in the backyard. If you have any information or may have seen the children, please call the California City Police.
They've been out here searching, but they actually had dogs out here, and they had a large amount of searchers out here. So, and we don't have that. I mean, they're skilled at what they do, and now it's time for us to kind of sit back and let them do their job.
You might recognize Rosanna Wills, who's the biological cousin to the missing Cal City toddler brothers, 3-year-old Orson West and 4-year-old Warren West, who, according to the boys' adoptive parents, went missing back in December in 2020 while playing in their backyard. And thousands of people since then, like Laura Vasquez, a volunteer, is calling for them to come home.
A lot of people don't want to come forward, being that there's been a lot of threats from people all over the world. There's been more people that want to help, and like Rose said, passing out flyers and helping with banners and different stuff like that. I myself was a little scared to come into the case, but there's 2 missing boys out there who need anybody they can that's going to speak for them.
On Saturday, FBI, the Bakersfield Police Department, and Kern County Search and Rescue participated in the search. According to BPD, officials spent several hours in the area and wrapped up shortly after 12 p.m. And Sergeant Robert Pear of the Bakersfield Police Department says the boys were not found during the search. Saturday's search comes several days after the Bakersfield Police Department took over as the lead investigators in the case. Wills tells 23 ABC this change makes her believe they are now one step closer to finding the West boy.
And now we're going to go back
Since
to
the 20th, he doesn't leave his house at all. You can see he pretty much, the owner just stayed home.
That was the 20th?
That was the 20th.
Did you see there was no sign at all that day either?
No days.
So no days.
No days. He pretty much never let the kids come out and play. Never. They were. So this is the 19th. The counselor went to Bakersfield.
Okay, so this is the 19th of December, guys, and he claimed that all of them took off and went Christmas shopping on the 19th. But on this video here, it's going to show that those 2 little boys never went.
One of others
Who said that? J.E. Pox? Those kids have been missing since October? Where do you get that from? Exactly. There should be some store cameras as well. Okay, so this is December 19th.
11:32 a.m.
11:32 a.m. This is a window here, huh?
Yeah, that's the side window of their house.
That one, it's open right now?
No. You have the morning report.
I appreciate you guys all tuning in. So, if you are just now tuning in, we are at the neighbor's house to where the boys came up missing, and he has video surveillance from his house showing some shady stuff going on with.
Look, he comes out. You see him coming out? Comes, opens that side door again. So if you notice, he doesn't have neighbors on both sides, just two neighbors in the front, and he blocks his front door entrance with that van.
With the van.
All tinted windows, creepy freaking van, you know what I mean? And
all the windows.
Yeah, and he never goes that way and sits in the car. It's always, so he opens the door like that, and then you'll see the kids from that little crack right there, from this little part right here. You'll see the kids jumping in the van right now.
How many kids does he have altogether?
So he has two of his own, I believe. Two adopted, which were the ones that are missing, and two fosters.
So 6 altogether?
I believe so.
And we're only going to see 4 come out right now.
Correct. So there it goes. That's one, I believe. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And 4.
And the wife.
And the wife. So he just kind of sort of rushed them in. Did you see that?
Quick, ran them in there.
He rushed them in there quick. So 4 kids only got in the van to go Christmas shopping.
I could go back again if you want to see.
Yeah, can we do it one more time? All right, guys, so let's look at this one more time.
The fourth one comes out with the wife. You know what I mean? So you can see the wife and the fourth one coming out.
Right.
Because you can see her kind of like guiding her, like walking her.
Wow, this is something else, man. And on my last video I just uploaded earlier, I was telling people that what's done in the dark, it's going to come to the light, bro. This shows a lot, bro. His story doesn't add up.
Did he show you the shadows beyond the northern borders? I mean, you're not going to leave a 3 and a 2-year-old or a 4-year-old
by themselves.
And
no.
Go to Bakersfield, right? Christmas shopping?
Yeah.
There's no way. You can't leave none of his kids at home. They're all
underage.
Toddlers.
Right.
All
yeah.
Little dudes. You can see them, you know?
Bro, his body language, just on this, the way he's just like, he marched them.
And usually, like, bro, when you let your kids out your house to sit in the car, what do? They run around. You gotta beg them and yell at them, try to get them in the car. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're not sitting in that car right away. This was like he was waiting by the door, like, quick, bam, bam, bam.
Quick.
Like,
told them, get out there, get in, sit down, shut up. I bet you, if he's a controlling type of freaking dude, look, check it out.
So that's him coming out again, side door.
So he goes out there, he opens up that side door. Now they're all getting in through the passenger door, right?
Yeah.
So what, the sliding door don't open or something, or?
He opens the sliding door, so they get
Okay.
it from the sliding door. You can't really see it.
All right.
Because it's a sliding door, and he has his door open too, so.
See this? I wonder if he knows that you got this camera over here, bro.
I mean, he's thinking maybe if I open my door like that, he won't see it, but I'm pretty sure he can see it.
Like, what if he knows that you got that camera here, and that's the reason why he opened up that door?
Yeah, that's why he did it.
To
That's
keep
why
that
his
door open.
windows are tinted. That's why he parks his van like that, so the neighbors across won't see it. You know what I mean? He may be thinking, oh, his camera won't catch all that, all the way over there.
Yep. That's what he's thinking, right?
You know that guy's too far from me. You know what I mean?
Yep. And here we go. So. Okay, here comes the first one.
You see it?
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
And that's the fourth one.
And here's the
with
fourth
wife.
one. Boom, that's it.
That's it. And the wife.
That is it, guys.
Dude had 6 kids. Where's the other 2, bro? On the 19th.
And this is the 19th. We don't know. Somebody says, so how long have they actually been missing for?
Who knows?
We don't know, man.
I mean,
But we know what we just seen right now. We've seen 4 kids and his wife come out. And now she's going back in, huh?
Smells more amazing than ever. Hey, B-Town, C-Town. There's more getting said, plus Oxy Boost that Febreze odor remover in every flavor. Game, seriously insane. Love the scent of game flavor?
Hey, bro, like this don't have like a little, like a SD card or nothing like that, huh? Yeah? You maybe I could like, maybe, try to download it or something?
see, if you download it, it just takes forever, bro.
Does it?
Take you like 2 hours, 3 hours, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's gonna be here forever, but.
Well, this is good then,
Come
bro.
by, we'll figure something out.
Yeah? What time is good for you, bro?
Morning time, like around now, I go to work, so.
All right. Oh, in the morning I can't. In the morning, I gotta
So
be at
that's her
court, bro.
coming back, sitting in the
Yeah.
car. If you notice, he didn't even go on the driver's side, open the door. He went in from that side too.
So he didn't even walk around the van to get into the driver's seat. He climbed across the seats.
Just so he could avoid cameras on the other side, you know what I mean?
Just to avoid the camera that's watching him now.
And see that.
And there's one over here too, I think.
Two, there's a bunch of cameras across the street from him pointed at his house, but you can't see nothing because he blocks it with his van. This is the
That
only
door just
camera
opened.
that you could see something with, you know what I mean?
Was that him? He just opened that door?
Yeah, he just opened that door, I don't know what he did, and tried to do something out.
Yeah, and there they go. All the windows
Creepy
are
van, bro.
blacked out. Look at that. Remember, that's the type of van we were warned about when we were kids.
Yeah.
It's true, bro.
Creepy van.
And why does he always go out that way?
Weird. Go check his mail.
Yeah, this guy's lying, guys. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. It's almost like he's purposely not coming this way, bro. Even the night when the so-called came up missing, he didn't come this way. He went that way. That's a trip, bro. That's gonna be it, huh?
That's it. And then he comes back.
Oh, you got him when he comes back too?
I haven't even watched it, to be honest. I'm sure he's gonna come back. We'll see it right now. I haven't even.
And this is gonna be what, hours later? Because they went all the way to Bakersfield.
Right there, he's back already.
Where? How long were they gone for?
Okay, look, the door's open. I got a perfect timing. 3:45. How do you
Okay.
go to Bakersfield and come back that quick?
Oh, wait a minute. What time did they leave?
11:30.
11:30 they left.
That's 2:45.
There was one?
Was that the wife though? I think that was the
Oh,
wife.
no, that was the wife, yeah?
That was the wife. Went to open the door. You see Kids aren't coming out, walking around, waiting. They're waiting.
They're like kids usually do.
Yeah.
Kids usually, you open the door, they're ready to get out.
Yeah,
They're ready to get out.
He's waiting for the mom to open the door before he can let the kids. And if you're that careful, I mean, shit, how'd you get your kids missing? You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro.
You don't even let them come out the car like that? So he's still waiting. What do you do?
Wow.
Oh, that part passed it already, no?
Maybe.
Yeah, right. He already on it already.
Okay, so Bakersfield, what's it take to get from here to Bakersfield? About what?
45 an hour.
45 minutes an hour.
65 miles.
And then them going shopping, Christmas shopping, right? So they leave at 11:50, give or take, right? They'll get there by almost 1 o'clock, right?
So he left 11:30. I'm guessing in a van. It'll take you an hour to get there. 1:30 he got there.
Okay. And then they shot for what, 10 minutes or something, and then took off?
Doesn't that
Yeah,
that shit does not add up.
it doesn't add. And it's true though. I mean, think about it. This don't. Yeah. Yeah, I know, guys. Yeah, so the feds, right? That got this video. The feds, yeah.
He came and took my DVR, bro.
So the feds came and they got the DVR and they did. Thankfully, this guy was here and he has his surveillance cameras up. Because we wouldn't be watching this now. Okay, so wonder what presents. I just seen a message they bought for the two boys. I heard, I don't know if this is a fact though, but supposedly there was only like one present under the tree.
There was a few. I kind of peeked in the window.
For both of those boys only.
Oh, for both the boys.
With their names on it. It was one and then one. That's what Matt was telling me. See, look, somebody else said that too. I heard there was only one gift for each of them.
Yeah.
All right, so right now we're waiting to see when they pull up again, which should be any moment now. It takes about, give or take, 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic, to get from here to Bakersfield. And so they get to Bakersfield, they might have shopped for just a few minutes, and then got right back in the van and came right back. And because that's it, they got back at, what, 5?
No, it's 3:40.
Oh, 3, yeah, okay.
3:40. So
here they are. 3:40 and they left at
11:30.
11:30. I thought it was like 11:48 or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, if they even went to a store. I'm sure, the cops are they asked them already where they went. So here they are.
Hey, Bear, come here.
Yeah, no, I heard that same thing, that they weren't. Okay, doors open. Boom, I think that was the wife. Okay, so that was the wife. We don't know where they went shopping, but okay, now we got the driver's door opening. There he is.
Checking your mail again. Really? Didn't he check his mail? When was that when he checked his mail?
I think that was the other one.
That was the day before. No.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think.
Or when he was leaving, well, maybe.
So I haven't seen no kids get out. Dude, like, that's not. You know how kids are, bro.
Yeah.
You get home, they're home. They're ready to jump out. Did you ever see these boys, bro?
Never. So you see how he brings them out and takes them back in?
Yeah.
Never lets them play in the front yard.
Did you ever see these two boys, though?
I haven't seen nobody. I haven't even seen him.
What was that? Sounds like a. Is it a big crazy one or what? Or is it the little one that I see?
Which one? My dog?
Yeah, the boy?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, so what do we have here?
One, oh, that was the wife again.
Was that the wife? What is going on? I didn't even notice if maybe she had anything in her hands, like a present or something went shopping for her. Where are the kids at? They didn't come back with any kids. I wonder if that's when they dropped the kids off, supposedly, like with the grandparent.
Did they?
Yeah, that's what Matt was telling me. That the kids got dropped off with the grandparent. That's gonna be it, huh?
That was